Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Tonight we're back here with Death Battle, and tonight we got a battle of two of the most prominent electromancers in anime. On one side we got the electric assassin Killua, and on the other side, the Railgun herself, Misaka. Yeah, Magical Index Hunter x Hunter. This ought to be fun. Like I said, both these electromancers, they use it in their arsenals. So, who'd win? Well, let's hop in, shall we? I'm just kind of curious to see where they're gonna lean. So be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's see who wins this fight. Let's begin.
Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter's prodigious lightning assassin.
Misaka Mikoto, Academy City's ace electric princess.
Question: what is more terrifying than the all-powerful crackling might of lightning?
Lightning in the hands of cocky, hyper-talented teenagers. Oh, the worst combination. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Stop! Come on out!
The
Killua!
Zoldicks, a vicious family of assassins known the world over. So infamous for their killing techniques, a single photo of any member sells for millions.
You don't want to be the target of their next family outing. But like all families,
you're
there's
dead.
bound to be a rebel.
As was the case
Meet
with the middle
Killua.
child, Killua.
They seriously named him Kill? Hardcore.
Well, it
Kilowatt,
might be a pun
too.
on the term kilowatt, but kill is apt, given he's been trained in past tensing people since he was 3.
Yep.
I'll say, at age 14,
Former
he was
assassin, look
strong
at
enough
that.
to open a
Louis
64-ton
Wing Biscuit.
door. Jeez, what kind of workout did his family put him through?
A
Somehow
lot.
it gave him 6 skater skills, extendable claws, and rhythm echo, a technique that lets him fool people's senses with just his feet.
More accurately,
How do you
by
even do that?
manipulating the cadence of his footsteps,
Super Hour
Killua
Yo-Yo.
can create an auditory illusion, capable of tricking even extrasensory abilities.
My pain tolerance.
Killua was a heck
Love
of a
us.
prodigy, but
Vex,
despite being
Nitro,
able
and
to
Sub.
effortlessly rip out hearts, his family still thought he wasn't cold-blooded enough.
Fed up, he ran away. Not to
I
the
probably would
circus,
too.
but to the Hunter Association, an association of people
Woohoo!
who hunt stuff. There,
Yeah,
he tested
Bryce.
himself in the hunter's exam and inevitably had gone head over heels for his new friend,
You're hunters?
Gon. Get it?
Oh, God, Wiz, are you still taking those waste-of-time improv classes?
Yes,
That's the thing.
and I think it's going pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Killua's
Work on it.
family didn't...
Yeah, I think even when I look around Hunter x Hunter, I gotta ship Killua and Gon, which, considering their friendship, I'm not surprised. But still, effortlessly rip out the heart, and the victim's like the victim's still alive. They haven't registered it. Like, how fast do you have to move to not only rip out the heart, put it in a bag, so the victim realizes, oh shit. That is fast. And this is all before he was able to get the Ren, you know? So he's pretty tough. Anyway.
like him
then,
making
sorry.
friends. So they sat him down and then calmly and politely tortured him
No.
mercilessly as punishment. It was only
And
months ago
screwed him
that
over in the
Killua finally
exams, you
convinced
know?
his old man to let him go out on adventures with his buddies.
But this change of heart
Mostly
was no
gone.
act of compassion. Killua's father saw his freedom as just another step in molding him into a better killer. And in some ways, he was right.
Kinda right.
Through his adventures, Killua learned Nen, an invisible life force that...
Yeah, it's key. It's always key.
Actually, this one's a
There's
bit
more to it.
complicated.
Watch.
You see, Nen is utilized through 4 main principles. 10 for containing your aura while defending from physical and mental attacks.
So defense.
Zetsu for relieving fatigue and masking your presence.
Healing
Ren
and
for
hiding.
bolstering strength and influencing emotions.
That's pretty standard so far.
And Hatsu, the unique way in which one's Nen is expressed. This comes
Hatsu,
in many
okay.
forms, but all fall into one of 6
So 6 types.
which represent how proficient a Nen user is at certain techniques.
So it's an RPG class system?
More like a hybrid class system, because
Huh.
most users actually fall somewhere between 2 categories,
Really?
giving them differing degrees of proficiency. Techniques for these Nen categories can even be further enhanced by adding rules to their use. Oh,
Rules?
then there are the advanced principles, which...
Oh, God, okay, I get it.
But we haven't even talked about Killua's Hatsu yet. Killua is a transmuter enhancer, i.e. he specializes in transmuting his aura into different forms and enhancing the power of himself and others. He uses his aura to...
He makes lightning!
Yeah, keep it simple, Wiz,
Yes,
huh?
in
Here we go.
Killua's hand, lightning becomes a deadly
Electric
weapon
Aura,
that he can
Lightning
fire
Palm,
down as a
Thunderbolt,
bolt,
and
channel
Godspeed
through his
there.
arms, or send through metal
visible.
objects.
Like his super alloy yo-yos. These bad boys weigh up to 50 kilograms. See, that's how
Just
you make
kilograms.
a pun, Wiz. Packing enough force to shatter trees like
Cool.
I just shattered Wiz's confidence.
Well, half the
In
tree
Killua's
and
lightning,
just
and he can electrify anyone who
Youch!
touches them.
And this isn't some
I mean, 'cause they're in the
magic-y,
metal, not
schmagic-y
surprised.
lightning. His bolts have been identified as the real deal more than once.
Meaning,
Huh.
Killua is certainly as fast as actual lightning, especially when he uses it on himself to bust out Godspeed, a form
Damn.
that greatly amplifies his agility and power, letting him bypass his synapses to reflexively react to
Synapse?
threats.
For regular
That's a
folk,
thing?
that much voltage would be too much. But thanks
Yeah,
to
electric
Killua's
chair.
training, he can shrug off over 1,000,000 volts
Bill
of electricity.
He's also exceptionally crafty. In a Nen fight, every
Oh.
move matters, and strategy almost always triumphs, even against greater strength.
Killua used these powers
Oh.
to battle world-renowned
Oh.
thieves, bomber mercenaries, and ants.
That may not sound like
no.
much, but these chimera ants were brutal, murdering and eating people by the hundreds of thousands,
Yeah.
then threatening billions. Reminds me of an old experiment. Gone
What?
horribly wrong.
Killua
no.
understandably wanted to bail, but Gon pulled him back in, much to his frustration.
Killua wanted to be there for Gon emotionally, but could not comprehend why he was risking so much against the chimera ants, going as far as becoming a monster.
In other words, Killua was crushing really hard, but didn't know what to do about Gon's simple-minded impulsiveness.
Tsundere?
It didn't end well for anyone.
It wasn't all doom and gloom, though. Killua held his own against some of the chimera ants' best, surviving this forest-consuming blast from one of their captains.
Which, judging by its size, was worth several kilotons.
And he later injured a top-ranking royal guard, Yuppie.
Sure, he ran for the hills the moment Godspeed wore off, and isn't as strong as the weird horseman, but even just damaging someone who can make a crater like this is nothing to sniff at.
But amidst all the fighting, Killua still could not get his family out of his mind. Literally.
As in, his brother, Illumi, put a needle in his head, forcing him to be controlled by self-preservation, ensuring he'd always run when victory isn't guaranteed. Wiz, you think you can call CPS for that?
Thankfully,
I
after
probably
some
would.
much-needed self-surgery and self-reflection, Killua removed it, overcoming his mental
Ouch.
barrier and ready to risk his life for those he cherishes.
Which he did when he finally got himself and his dear sister Aluka away from their demented family. He even brought Gon back from the brink of his creepy Nen coma.
But despite how valuable Gon was as a friend, Killua realized his unhealthy dependence on him.
So he decided to travel with and protect Aluka, finally realizing what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Oh god, the tearful romantic parting!
Still, if Gon or Aluka ever need help, Killua is sure to come running.
Ready to Killua anyone dumb enough to mess with him or those he cares about.
Amen. And actually, there's a reason that Killua was, trying to save Aluka. Sorry, it's just hard to pronounce sometimes. Yeah, that girl has the ability of anything she wants. Boom. Wish granted. Or anything she doesn't want, wiped from existence. I'm not kidding. Look it up. She powerful. Whew. This one could be tough, because I know Misaka and Killua, but let's learn a little more and see if Misaka can beat any of these feats. Shall we? Let's get to it. Time for the Science Railgun.
Academy City, a sprawling metropolis filled with schools where Espers train to master their supernatural abilities.
Most of these youngins dream of rivaling the best Espers, but only a
The
few
level
are
5.
hardworking and smart enough to do it.
Among them being
Depends how you
Tokugai
train your
Middle School's
abilities.
Level 5 Electro Master, Misaka Mikoto.
Level
Mikoto?
5. So she's a Pokemon, but an anime girl.
Each Esper's power
little
and
more.
utility is ranked,
Third
with
rank,
level
too.
5 being the highest
Railgun.
they can normally achieve.
Very
And
dear.
after working up to that level, Misaka became unstoppable. She can magnetize herself to metal, electrically enhance her physique, sense her surroundings through an electromagnetic radar, and generate
actually
billions
can
of
do that.
volts.
In addition, she can make iron sand
that's
from disparate
false, though.
particles in the air to form tornadoes, body decoys, or a sword that vibrates at rapid speeds for enhanced cutting power.
Just what
Yeah,
an
so
anime
sand
girl
and
needs,
electric.
a chainsaw. Man, if she
only.
gets serious, Misaka can even make a friggin' 6 million ton kaiju out of it.
With such
See
tremendous
ya.
power, Misaka put an end to many crimes, earning fear among criminals, admiration among her peers, and lots of personal pride in
density.
her abilities.
Cool.
There was nothing she couldn't overcome.
Nothing except the bane of all tsunderes, a frizzy-haired, dumbass anime protagonist.
Enter
Hi, Toma.
Kamijo Toma, a level 0 nobody who Misaka could not harm, no matter how many times she tried.
Oh, I hate you,
Long
but I secretly
story.
love you and it'll work out in the end. Shut up! But she'd...
Yeah, there's actually a reason she can't harm him. It's that hand of his. Like, you notice how when he's blocking, he always goes for the right hand? Yeah, there's a reason for that. See, his hand's known as the Imagine Breaker. I think that's the name, but anyway. So basically, anything he touches with that right hand, be it Esper powers or magic, gone. Cancels out immediately. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, it's that strong. In fact, the reason why, I think it was actually Misaka that actually wanted the fight, Toma. But Toma, I'm guessing being genuinely, was like, oh, hell no, I'm not dealing with this. Which, I mean, I think it took, like, the magical index, I think that was the name, I can't remember. Anyway, it's basically her coming around and realizing, yeah, my hand's pretty powerful. And the reason he's level 0 is because a Magic Breaker ain't magic or an Esper ability. It's basically a tool of God. I'm not kidding. Like, once that arm came off, there were dragons coming out of that. Dragons! I'm not kidding. Look up Magical Index. You'll be surprised what's going on in that anime. Jesus. Ugh. Sorry, I had to point it out. But still, Toma always ends up saving the day. That's why Misaka kind of has a I hate you, but I love you kind of relationship. Anyway.
Have more than a dork like Toma to worry about. As amazing
Yeah,
as
Toma can handle
City
himself.
is, it's more corrupt than New York real estate. Years ago,
It
Misaka
depends who
gave
you work
some
with.
shady scientists a sample of her DNA, being promised it'd help cure tons of fatal diseases.
Instead,
How?
they made tens of thousands of clones of her, sending them all to be slaughtered one by one.
Specifically against
If I heard about it, they would be like, what the fuck were they doing?
named Accelerator. By farming all
Yeah.
these clones, they hoped he would finally get enough EXP to become a
Sister.
mythic level 6. Is that seriously all it takes? How does this Esper stuff work?
Glad you asked. Espers
There
represent
we
the
go.
scientific side of the world, a side I'm so familiar with. All Espers possess an involuntary movement or AIM diffusion field that manifests their power, letting them consciously alter reality.
Changing reality with your mind. Isn't that just magic?
Au contraire,
No,
but
that's
it's quite
separate.
scientific. Look at Misaka's signature move, the Railgun. Many real-life railguns use a set of parallel conductors to generate Lorentz force. By envisioning imaginary rails between herself and her target, Misaka can create a similar yet greater effect, accelerating the speed and kinetic force of a projectile, usually a coin, into a concussive bullet. It's beautiful. It's science.
How long are you gonna be nerding out over this?
Come on, this is like my one thing. Where?
Yeah, and actually, it's not just limited to the coin, like, say, here, which, oh, lost it. I think I actually remember watching a scene where she was actually teaming up with this teleport chick. I don't remember the name. But it's been a while since I seen Magical Index. You're lucky I remember Makoto. Anyway, so she was able to do the exact same thing with this, like, giant robot, I think. It basically did the same thing. Boom! Basically, same amount of damage, I think. So, no matter a coin or a giant robot, she was able to turn that thing into a railgun projectile and destroy the enemy. It's pretty nuts. Anyway.
Where was I? Oh yeah, thousands of dead clones. Traumatized by the endless slaughter, Misaka felt enormous
Not
guilt.
3.
You see it
fair.
all the time with horrific experiments.
Sure, buddy.
She worked for days to end the clone project, but concluded it would have to end with her sacrifice.
But Toma, buddy,
Yeah, Toma's
giving
like,
Misaka
oh, hell
the
no, not
support
gonna
she
happen.
needed in her darkest hour, while also punching out albino Magneto with his Esper-proof fist.
Misaka had shouldered
Yeah,
her
again,
burden
Imagine
for
Breaker,
so
thank
long
you.
that she forgot how to rely on others. This wake-up call from her newfound crush was exactly what she needed.
But even with Accelerator decelerated, Misaka kept fighting Academy City's underbelly, all to protect her friends and free her sister clones she befriended. She dealt with a lot of trouble
Oh,
on
yeah,
the way,
the
but
Misaka
had the
network, right?
power to do it.
In her battle with a killer cyborg
sick.
lady, Misaka conjured a city-spanning storm, which, by measuring the size of the cloud relative to the city, would require over 58 kilotons of energy to make.
Kilowatts.
Huh.
She's also fought
Still.
other level 5s, not just Accelerator. She got into a middle school beef with a snobby telepath, fought this explosive weirdo, and dodged particle beams from an unhinged Karen.
The electrons of which can accelerate to high relativistic speeds.
It's no shock. Misaka's reactions are that fast, given her lightning has been stated to be light speed on 5 different occasions.
More than just her powers, though, Misaka's greatest asset is her intellect.
It might not look
She's
it,
pretty
but
smart.
high-level Espers constantly perform tons of nerd math just to make their powers work.
And understanding other powers has been just as vital to Misaka's survival. Take her bout with the magic Valkyrie, Brunhild.
Remember when Wiz said
Okay, I was about to
Espers
say,
were
is something
science
going on with the
side of
screen?
world? Well, these weirdos are packing the magic. A single mistake from
See?
Misaka could have meant death, but she still stalemated Brunhild.
Now, Brunhild was still stronger and faster, but it is impressive Misaka was able to harm a saint, who are normally only deployed against foes capable of leveling mountains. One such foe,
Oh,
Hell,
Hell.
throws 100 kilometers of ocean.
You'd think this means Misaka can take on all sorts of magical baddies.
Oh, yeah, I was
But
right.
alas, the power creep says otherwise.
He's actually serious. When you're dealing with crazy magicians and magic gods, even a level 5 Esper struggles to keep up. Misaka valued her abilities so highly
Fair.
that she struggled to maintain her self-esteem when they weren't enough.
A shame Misaka cares so much about getting stronger when Toma appreciates her as a person first and foremost.
While certainly a flaw, that ever-persistent hard-headedness will also keep Misaka around, no matter the stakes.
So watch
Amen.
out, because this pint-sized 14-year-old is quite literally a walking railgun.
This actually could be difficult. Like, you know, we got one based on science, another based on like spiritual aspects. Hard to say. I'm not too sure I might win this. Like, Killua's got a killer instinct, which could win the fight, but Misaka's got herself an intelligence, so this could be a tough one. And again, hard to say. You know what? I'm gonna just base it on a coin flip. I'm gonna go safe for Misaka, Keter for Killua. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Looks like I'm betting on Killua. Will I be wrong? Will the coin flip prove true? Let's find out. Let's begin the fight. Welcome to Academy City. There's Killua. That
Hey,
gum.
that's mine.
Oh.
I've been looking for it all day. Give it here.
You want it?
Yeah, sure.
Come and get it.
Really, Killua? And and
Coins, huh? I had a butler who used these.
oh yeah, though. Let's see. Oh, yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh,
Focus. It's a trick of
Killua's
sound.
starting strong, but let's see if it's already finished.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Oh. Oops.
He's good at hand-to-hand. Better keep my distance.
She has stronger lightning. Gotta get in close.
No problem.
Let's see. Woo! Yeehaw! That's be interesting. Uh-oh. Whoa! Yeah. Whew. Come on.
No time to break.
Yikes! Okay, a little awkward. Man, metal. Should be easy for
Now's my
Misaka.
chance.
And a hit. Oh, Godspeed activated.
You don't know when to quit.
Oh boy. Still able to keep up with Godspeed. Interesting. Wait, what is the limit for Godspeed? Oh. Oh! Oh, this could be close. Uh-oh. Here comes the kaiju.
Catch this.
No need.
She's keeping this thing together with electromagnetism, meaning it can be disrupted.
Heads up! Huh. Let's see how this goes. Final blow time! Oh! I was right!
A minute.
Oh, wait! Sand clone! Oh! Oh, caught!
Distance, 35 meters. Altitude,
Oh.
45, 40, now.
Ooh! Damn! Close! Finally got the coin back, huh? Though, how are you gonna explain all this?
The angle, the electromagnetism, the science. It's.
All right. take
Okay,
the
no need for the gas. Calm down.
While
Can we?
Killua's assassin
Thank you.
training made him a vicious threat, Misaka's abilities and know-how gave her the counter she needed in this mind-numbing
Looks like
battle of
Killua
wits.
just couldn't
Killua
pull
could
through.
survive Killua-ton level blasts, and given
Oh.
some leeway, could scale to Yuppie, whose
Keyword
crater feed was
leeway.
worth 18 megatons of TNT.
Impressive, but the storm Misaka created beat anything Killua has done directly. And given
Oh,
similar
yeah, that
scaling
was
to Brunhild,
hundreds of
who Misaka not
kilotons.
only harmed but stalemated, her output could reach hundreds of megatons of TNT. Meaning, no matter which numbers are used, Misaka would always have the advantage in raw electrical power.
No surprise there. Killua may have shrugged off 1,000,000 volts of electricity, but
But,
Misaka can dish
again,
out
billions.
and survive billions.
Still, both
Again, no
characters have
outward
contended
immunity,
with
just
and harmed
pain
stronger
tolerance.
opponents. And the two power systems they work under have allowed weaker opponents to defeat stronger ones in the
AKA
past.
Toma.
So, might alone wouldn't net either a win. Plus,
True.
Killua was way better at
That's
hand
the
to
black
hand
sand,
and
too.
physically stronger.
Knowing his crafty assassin skills, things could have gone south for Misaka if she wasn't careful.
But fortunately for the Railgun, she was. Her fight with Brunhild shows she knows
yeah.
how to deal with tough, up-close threats while keeping her distance.
And being
Makes
able
sense.
to dodge particle beams meant Misaka was more than fast enough to react to even Killua's lightning-quick speed.
Add to that her
Oh, yeah, the
bigger
speed of
pool
light.
powers,
True.
and she had plenty of ways to counter Rhythm Echo, since Killua was lightning, or just pin him in place long enough
Oh,
to
yeah,
pull
too
off
close.
her Railgun finisher.
There's
Killua
a
was
gap.
strong,
That's
but
true.
he wasn't gonna outmuscle 6 million tons of iron sand.
Killua was a
No
prodigy
kidding,
in
there was no
all
way to
things
counter that.
Nen, lightning, and
Just had to get the iron
Killua.
sand on him,
But
and
Misaka's varied
wham!
electrical powers, quick reflexes, and scientific
Looks like
brilliance
quantity
set
helped
her
out
cash
here.
in a win.
But hey, at least she
Killua's-
let Killua keep the change. She Killua-would him.
The winner
Good on
is Misaka
Misaka
Mikoto.
Mikoto. The Railgun wins. Nice job.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra
actually kinda
content.
curious to see who's
Player
facing
level
this
members
time.
even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss
Alright,
out.
let's see you next time. Huh? Okay, Rockin' and Stitch. Alright. Alright. Dang. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. Though, looks like I'm gonna have vacation for that. Well, looks like we got Stitch and Rocket, two animalistic sci-fi heroes here. I was wondering where Stitch was gonna go. You got a quiz out. Well, sorry, Killua, but you just couldn't keep up with the railgun. And, well, I guess my coin flip was a little off. I think my gut was telling me to go Mikasa, because, you know, knew more about that one, but fair enough. I guess the coin flip wasn't in her favor. Oh well. But hey, that's a win for the Magical Index crew. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, like, subscribe for more. See ya.